Repeat after me. Starting over is not failing. Starting over is learning from your past to build your future. This is what I've been telling myself for the past 2 weeks. Hi, this is Jeremy from Monstrum Games. Jericho Black on Discord. Shinto Slash prototype will give way to a newer, better game. Let's take a look at what I've been up to this past week. As you've seen, I've tore down everything in this project. And I'm looking at the art comparison. This is the new sprite next to the old sprite. I'm going to show you some of the yokai that I've been working on and whatnot too. But you see the quality difference between these two. I'm pretty pleased with it. So I'm going to play the game, and then we're going to take a peek at all of the old yokai and the new ones. Sorry about the text on the old ones, but yeah, you can see the clear difference with them. Some of them, I'm not even displeased with them. I didn't really change anything with them. I changed the color palette because I'm gonna have a consistent color palette. You know, I'll add a couple colors with stuff. But you can see that the one to the left will have a better color palette compared to like the spider. And the spider looks good, but you can see that. The snake yokai, it looks a lot cleaner. I changed some stuff with that. The ghost is mostly the same. And the kabachi, it just it didn't have to be so bright. The witch I'm really happy with. The eye change and different stuff with it, so I'm really pleased with that. The ape, I feel like the shading's a lot better and with the color coding. And then the dirt one, I didn't have a pixel one before, and you can see how menacing that looks. So I'm very pleased with that. Let me know what you think about the art. So now we're gonna look at the battle system. As you see, the enemies have an ability system, and I've named this Ton Brick, and it is a heavy strike type ability, and every 2 turns it's gonna trigger the enemy to hit me with a quote heavy attack. Ton Brick, and you see the 6 damage rather than 3. Ton Brick. That's controlled by the magnitude. The magnitude controls a lot of the variables or abilities with this. I guess it's a variable that controls a lot of the abilities. So we're gonna move from that to multi-strike, and this will be triggered multiple times for attacks. So I guess I'll do random chance. So instead of every number of turns, we're going to use this slider as an indicator. Let's raise it to like 1 and 2 hits. That way it happens more often. And the hit count will move to 3. So I'll start a battle and Fury Swipes. Do. As you see, I died because I left the magnitude on 2. If anything, it should be less. So he was doing double damage with that special ability. Now he'll do quarter damage for 3, which, you know, is actually like weaker than a normal hit. So we'll do half. That's like 150% damage. So he does Fury Swipes. Come on, there you go. 1, 2, 3. And then he normally does 4, so that's 6 damage rather than 4. So you can kind of see how the system works. I think it'll be very like interesting. Whether I change the text or different stuff. This is a Mega Drain ability. There's a slider for the amount of heal percentage that he'll do compared to his damage. It looks like I actually forgot to add it showing the health going on to him. There's a regen ability that I'll show you later that does. You can see the poison numbers that are added to Adachi. He actually loses the battle there with poison. That's pretty typical. Duration plays a role with the poison. And now we're going to move on to Suffering, which actually makes Adachi hit not as hard. See, he went from 3 damage to 2. So it's a debuff technique. So that's pretty cool. And then we're moving on to Slow Bro, I called it. So you can see once in a while, there you go, he attacked twice in a row in Adachi. Got hit twice before he attacked. This is the regen that I mentioned earlier. So as he's battling, he's getting healed gradually. Yeah, way too much. And I'll change the magnitude down a little bit more. Now look, Adachi's catching him even though he had that big running start. There you go. You gotta watch that magnitude variable. All right, then start them up, and there's a little bit of. I've been testing this a couple times, and Rage he'll hit harder like towards the end. That's an HP threshold that governs that. So then we're on to Bear. Yep, and then you'll have to take his Bear HP back down. It's color coded different. All these are just placeholders for now, but that's pretty cool how those last two are both like HP threshold things. I mean, you can do whatever you want with them, but they go better with it. The counter I have really high, so then it happens more, but he'll counter the damage done to him. And that's pretty much it. It's the rebuilding process. I've gained a profound conviction that this project is viable for Steam. 9 biomes, tile sets to build, and a lot of gameplay, programming, and balancing to perform in the future. However, the engine is well on its way for gameplay to be implemented. If you're a dev watching this, at what point do you stop prototyping and just start actually building? Let me know in the comments below. Life is a marathon, not a sprint. Be kind to yourself. Well then, keep crushing your game dev projects or your gamer journey. Don't glitch out in the meantime. Rebuilding process, I've gained a profound convention. The beginning, let there be light.